Welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News. It's time now to review headlines of today's newspapers. And I believe we're going to start with This Day.
With This Day on Saturday, as always, we must start with This Day.
Of
record, isn't it? Let's take it from top to bottom. The story on the window says, citing breach of regulatory provisions, CBN revokes licenses of 4,173 BDCs. Cardoso, Apex Bank to clear genuine verified FX backlogs of 5 banks soon. Sells 1.06 trillion naira. OMO as interest rate on 361-day bill rises to 215%. Well, I mean, that has been the news since yesterday when it broke.
Yes.
More than 4,000 BDCs with those funny names. I mean, who are behind those funny companies? All registered and collecting dollars.
Some of them look like jokes, but you know, I ask people.
Look like joke? They are a joke. Those names.
But you must wonder what type of actual serious business is occurring within the BDCs, and like if this is a trend for there to be. We've seen the increase in the number of BDCs over the last 10, 15 years. It's a huge increase, and a lot of this did happen under the tenure of MFLA. So, you know, these are more on the questions that we're raising in that, what did Mr. Yemi Cardoso actually meet when he got to the CBN? Because there's, you know, clearing the backlogs, revoking licenses of all these funny name BDCs. It does beg to question that how much of a disarray was that Central Bank of Nigeria?
Undoubtedly it was messy, and we like that he's trying to clear the mess. But then, I mean, it shouldn't just be about dollar. I'm saying that in 9 months of this present administration, Nigerian Naira is being sold in every nook and cranny. You can't get mains at the bank. You will have to pay to buy Nigerian Naira. So, I mean, don't cry me dollar every time. Because majority of Nigerians said, okay, go and deal with it. That's not what we spend here. I'm saying the money that we spend in Nigeria, under the watchful eyes of CBN and those rogue bankers who are the suppliers, you know, of this under the tree.
Get your hands on Naira at parties now than at the banks. It's
and through agents that they know, that the police know, that you can make a call to, and they will supply you Nigerian Naira, and you had money to it. We are buying Naira, so it isn't just about when Emefiele, made Naira scarce. I'm saying that up till today, up till tomorrow. What is CBN doing about it? That's my point. I'm saying deal with the dollar issues.
How do they deal with that Naira issue? Do they increase? Because if they increase the amount of cash in circulation, that's going to increase our inflation.
How do they deal with it?
Yes.
CBN can't be asking that question. Frankly speaking,
I mean, I'm asking them how they plan to deal with it.
There's an act that says that you can't sell the Nigerian Naira.
Yes.
You can't even spray the Nigerian Naira. You can't trample on it.
It is true.
I'm saying that even at the parties that they attend is going on there.
Yes.
So what are they expected to do? You know, they know what to do. Under that story is another story on page 6. South African billionaire Wese says business exodus from Nigeria won't last. Let's hope that this prophetic statement, will be something that will come to pass. And under the masthead, Yoruba monarchs decry incessant killings, seek urgent intervention. That's on page 8. And for every Yoruba man who's reading this, I'm sure that they know what that means. If you have abandoned part of the values and culture that make you a Yoruba man, maybe some of these things will continue to happen. And I think it's High Chief Ifeanyi Bubon who says that any Oba that is afraid knows what to do. You cannot abandon the values and the cultures that brought you there for other foreign religions in the name of whatever, go back to the roots. That's what that story will be saying. And of course, under that, tribute pouring as Abimbola Ogunbanjo is buried. Dapo Abiodun Amusun, Daniels Dangote, Obaigbena, Duke Ighodalo. Others pay respect to that brilliant gentleman, Abimbola Ogunbanjo, who passed on with the Wigways. That's also the cover picture that we have. Fare thee well, Abimbola Ogunbanjo, showing the funeral service for him, which was held at the Church of Nativity in Parkview Estate in Ikoyi yesterday. May the good Lord continue to bless his soul.
And comfort the family.
And comfort the family, absolutely. The lead story says NLC TUC replied Tinubu, say Labour desirous of effective governance, not partisan politics. And of course, everybody knows that there will be a response to what the president said in Lagos when he commissioned the red light, you know, and he says, let me throw a jive here.
You know, we were actually watching that live on the Rise News during Newsday, and we're looking. We said, you know, once he stopped and he wasn't looking at his speech anymore,
you know what
we
to come,
knew
right?
something was coming, and he did say that you are not the only voice for Nigerians. I mean, the protests in itself were quite peaceful. I was very excited as someone who participated in the NSAS protest to see the Lagos State Police giving out biscuits, giving out drinks. I was like, okay, well, definitely we're seeing some change in these parts, but we'll continue to watch. They've given the presidency a timeline.
They said that they are not after his job, you know, but they fell short of saying that you are not being kind, that your words are a bit harsh, the same way that your words appeared harsh when you were the governor of Lagos State and you had that running battle with Comrade Adele Akele. You know, if you remember in those days when Ashwaji was the governor here. I think that, just like you said, when he veers off a prepared speech, I can bet that many of his guys will have said, oh God, we don't need that. Just let them be. You know, they've even called off.
Have been having palpitations.
I do think it's worth noting, even though I am pro-unions, and when we think about the history of Nigeria, even going back to 1945 and the general strike, the unions have agitated in a way that's helped us even in our independence and also post-independence. However, I do think it's worth saying that 4 strikes within 9 months is something, but more so it's the incessant threats to strike. It makes them less effective.
Well, those strikes anyway, those are
threats of strike. You're decreasing the value of the NLC and the TUC. If every other week you'll say, I might strike, I might do this, I want 1 million minimum wage. No, let's be very honest, let's be serious. Let's have a concerted effort here, because you are supposed to represent a huge number of Nigerians. So not every day threats to strike. Be very serious, and so that they respect you and they respect your demands.
All right. Have you got any interesting story in today's Sun?
In the Saturday Sun, I was going to go to the Guardian, but let's.
Okay, before we go to the Guardian, let's quickly go to Saturday Vanguard, where an interesting story. I'm sure that Shaitan will like that. But before then, Wigwe built private tomb before death struck, where how it will be laid to rest. That's on the cover of today's Vanguard. The lead story says Tinubu's headache, how multi-billion-dollar corruption under Buhari hit the economy. That's an investigation by the Vanguard, and I think that will be very interesting. But of course, for our own interest here is the African Grammys, because Sheito did a beautiful story post-Grammy Awards. Here we have the Minister of Culture and Creative Economy, Hannatu Musawa, saying we won't alienate home awards, thereby basically confirming that Nigeria will be part of the so-called African Grammys, because she thinks that it will be part of what I know that many people in the industry do not think so. The minister should come with full disclosure as to what it takes to participate in this so-called African Grammy. Are there financial implications? Why will we be spending on African Grammys when we've got our own Afrima, our own Headies, and if you stretch it, we've got our own Trace Awards in Nigeria?
I'm so excited because I'm about to take the Guardian.
All right, what have we got on the cover of the Guardian?
What we have on the cover of the Guardian, right on top of the front, on the front page, right on top of the headmask there, is prioritizing personal growth is essential to pursue success and fulfillment, because Shaitan Atigari, our own Shaitan, is the Guardian Woman of the Month.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank
That
you,
is
so
incredible.
much.
It's amazing to see you being recognized for your work and your person, and you absolutely deserve it. So congratulations,
She
Shaitan.
more than deserves it, Shaitan. And I hope that they mention the line, a baby by tongue.
Yes,
a baby by tongue.
Definitely.
And from what I'm hearing, there is implication. There will be implication for being the guardian woman of the month. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations,
fantastic one. All right. Okay, that brings us to the end of the morning show today. Thank you for watching and do stay safe. I'm Steve. Are you ready?
Thank you. I am Desirous Giwa Osage.
And I'm Shaitan Atigari, your Guardian Woman of the Month. For my entire team here in Lagos, Nigeria, do enjoy the rest of your morning and the rest of your day. Goodbye.